Hello and welcome to this video in Walt Disney Studios today.
Hi, my name is Marieke.
And my name is Mark.
And we're from Magical Vacation Guide.
And today we are going to the new Pixar show.
For the first time.
Yeah. For the first time ever.
It is a long anticipated show revolving around Pixar characters. And we're really curious about what to see. But what do we already know about it?
It's a grand show with some Pixar Monster Inc. Figures.
Toy Story?
Toy Story did I see.
Yeah, this is the second day that it's showcasing.
Yeah.
So we already saw a little bit of sneak peeks yesterday on social media.
Yeah, and what Disney shares with us. And what you also saw was a big orchestra, I think about live music.
And dances.
And dances, yeah.
A lot of dancers.
A lot of techniques, projections. And we know we are not allowed to film, so we can't share anything, but we will give you a review.
Yeah, and we're going to give you some footage of what Disney wants to share with us, and then we're going to show you, and then we're going to give you the ins and outs on whether to do it, yes or no. Yeah. Because yesterday it was a really popular show, and this is the second day. I don't know if it's going to be really popular or not, but like Frozen, for example. The thing is with Frozen and Walt Disney Studios is that you have to come 1 hour or 1 hour and a half prior on busier days if you even want to see the show. Yes. And we don't know if this would be the case, but it is long anticipated. There were way more advertisement from Disney for this show. So
and Disney has decided to make a queue before the real queue.
Yeah.
And we see now it's 1 hour and 20 minutes before.
Yeah. And
it starts to fill up the queue.
Yeah, it's starting to go. We wanted to get the first show 11:05. It's now 9:50. So and the first people are already lining up.
So we are.
Is it a good capacity in the theater?
I don't know. It's smaller theater than where Mickey and the Magician is. So I think it's not that capacity they want. But we'll see.
Yeah, the show runs through November 10th, so just before the Christmas season starts.
And it will come back in December.
But that's undetermined what December that is.
Yeah.
And how it's gonna return.
There's no date announced.
What I think is they're gonna run a pilot and they're gonna test out what people like or don't like, then take about a month and a half to make reorganize and make some improvements, and then get it on again.
So let's go to the queue.
Let's go.
So we just saw the show
for the first time.
For the first time, Pixar together.
Probably not the last.
I don't think so. Let's give a summary of the show.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, give it a little bit of storyline.
Yeah. So you start with the orchestra.
Oh, you want? Okay, go ahead, Mark.
At the front, with a big screen behind them, and they making some music, some Pixar music. And you see a child that's gonna be Charlie, named Charlie, and she wants to be a musician.
No, she wants to be a maestro.
Oh, maestro, sorry, yeah.
A conductor.
Yeah.
And Charlie wants to be a conductor, so she is practicing a lot, and we see a little bit of frame, and I don't know what happens exactly after that, because there's like this conductor in front of the orchestra in real life, and there's this Charlie, this conductor, in the movie.
Yeah, and the orchestra conductor live lost her stick. Yeah, I don't know what the name is. She lost her stick, and it flies into the screens
somehow,
and you see a big hole, and Charlie finds that stick.
Yeah.
And she started to play with some music, and she will train for it with Woody, Jessie, Rex,
like all your favorite Toy Story characters.
Yeah.
And this is actually the first live performance of a Lorso and a Rex, actually.
Yeah, in Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
I don't know in the other parks, but Disneyland Paris is the first.
Apparently it's the first, I read about it. So, but
I
that's...
don't know in China and...
No, China is... it's a known country for me, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, we've been to the United States and we got a feeling of the United States because that's what you mostly see.
Yeah, and there are no.
No. Okay, but okay. And then there is some sheep music that she loses.
Yeah, because of the musicians blow it away with his horn, and the orchestra will split in two. One on the goes to the left and one goes to the right, and the screen will disappear, and you have a big lead wall behind.
Yeah, it's a
where
lot of
you go to the room of Charlie and see Woody, Jessie, Rex, and other characters from Toy Story come to life, and Woody is stuck on the paper.
Yeah, the common thread around this story is that it always comes back to these Toy Story figures. Yeah. So they want to work together to collect the sheets that were lost, and they have to work together to do that. I mean, it's Together, the Pixar musical.
Yeah, obvious.
So they have to work together to get these sheets, and to do that they come in different Pixar worlds. So the first world we're actually gonna see
is up. Yeah,
it's the first world we're gonna see. It's so the how's that little boy called? I don't know. And the grandpa and the dog.
I'm thinking Kevin. Kevin is the bird.
Kevin is the dog.
No, the bird.
That's
Kevin is the bird.
Kevin was the only one who wasn't there.
But Kevin has a special place in me. But also...
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, the sun is getting a little bit bright over here.
The sun is nice. And after that you will go back to Charlie's room, and we have one piece of papers back. And then we are going to, I guess...
the next world, which is Monsters & Co.
Monster Inc., yeah.
And that is the actual first dance sequence of the show. And that's how it goes.
How it goes, yeah.
Because then you have another piece of sheet music, and they collect from that world. And you have Nemo and Coco also.
Yeah. That are all the places where they'll go.
So basically the story is that Toy Story figures lost sheet music of Charlie, and they want to retain it, and to do that they go into...
Because Charlie has a performance the next day.
Of course, it's always the next day. It's never the next week or the next month. It's always tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they have to retreat it back, and they go into different Pixar worlds to do so. And that is kind of the story, and in the end they did it all together.
Yeah.
So, but
and if what you can guess, they did it. They made it.
Of course they did it, and they did it together.
Yeah.
And they had a lovely song afterwards.
Yeah.
It was kind of an earworm, although
a little bit. I don't remember it now.
I don't remember it now, but at the moment it was nice.
But it's because of the scene of Finding Nemo. There is one big song that I can recognize from Disney World and Animal Kingdom's the musical of Finding Nemo, and it's a Big Blue World.
Yeah.
No,
Big Blue Beyond.
Yeah, but the song calls the Big Blue World.
Oh.
and that's the one that's more an earworm for me.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
But now we have given this extended summary.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
I think it's a nice performance, and every scene has a nice touch of it, elements, and you can see there is a lot of techniques in it.
Oh my god, there's so many incredible techniques in there.
I think it doesn't merge together with the whole story. It's all lost pieces of
greatness.
Yeah, and not
one
big story. It's like Mickey the Magician. You can see Mickey who wants to be
magician.
A magician, and
Mickey and a magician.
Yeah. And here Pixar will together to do this and get the pieces back, but you don't see them in the other scenes.
No.
And that's a little bit of shame, I think, for the whole story.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I thought. Like with Mickey and the Magician, you have like the common threads in the returning theme is that Mickey wants to find his magic and he doesn't know how. And in every scene, Mickey is gonna try to do that in another way. So, for example, with Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, with Cinderella, it is because of love and dreaming, mostly of wishing. With Aladdin, it's because of friends. With Beauty and the Beast, it's mostly because of love. And with Frozen,
but
it's also because of love.
This one, I think they have to be some more characters from Toy Story in the scenes where they are not. And
to make the characters in that scene, for example in Coco or Monsters & Co, work together more. I mean, they did that a little bit. They folded the piece of paper together before they could fly it away, but that was the only working, the cooperation. A little bit spoiler here. By the way.
Sorry.
But it was the only way they worked together. So I felt like that's a good summary of what I think too. Yeah. And it's a little bit too French.
Yeah,
for me.
A lot of French-speaking characters.
Oh, almost. It's like 75% French.
Yeah, and normally you have 50-50, so you can
follow along.
And now you don't. And it is not easy French. No, it is difficult for not French-speaking people.
I speak a little bit of French. I've been practicing my French because we are here, and I had it in school. And Mickey and the Magician, I can follow pretty good, actually. I can follow the French part really good. But here it was a lot more difficult. And maybe it's because you have all these effects to the voices. Like, for example, the dog from Up has a little bit of effect on the voice. There's a lot of music. There's an orchestra that is really dominant. So it was sometimes hard to follow the story. And I felt that the story was sometimes a little bit slow. Yeah.
Some scenes had to be more faster or shorter.
Yeah, speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, I think okay, we have seen this.
Yeah.
Nice, but next.
Yeah.
Most at the Coco scene with the light guitar.
Ooh, that's a really special effect.
Yeah.
I felt like this was like this art project that Disney did to try out some new elements for the show. And they succeeded, but it was a little bit unhinged.
Yeah, I thought, where is it going?
Yeah.
Are we see this for 5 minutes? I don't hope so, and it was so.
Yeah, I think it's a great addition to Walt Disney Studios here.
Yeah, it is better than the past year, where it's only a meet and greet location.
Definitely.
Or a movie preview location. They make something new. I think they have to go back to the table
and make a little bit of improvements.
Yeah.
To make the story whole.
Yeah.
To make it complete, to make it make sense, to have that common thread come back together into the story.
Yeah. So for me, it's 7 out of 10.
Well,
6.
for me, it's at 6. I guess there are amazing elements that I feel like I've been amazed. You know what I also thought is that with a Disney show, a Disneyland show. You either be or amazed or moved, or it needs to be a party. And I thought that they tried to do it all together with the show, and then you don't have any of it. So I felt moved, but not quite yet. It felt like a party, but not just yet. I was amazed, but not quite yet. You know, so choose. I would say.
So this was Pixar together.
Yeah, a musical show. I think we're gonna see it more often, but I do hope they make some improvements.
Yeah, it's the second day, and most of the time Disney make more improvements.
Later on.
Yeah.
So
thank you for watching this video.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
We hope you
enjoy our review
and enjoy Pixar.
Yeah.
As well, the show. It's a pretty good show. Let yourself be amazed.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, leave a like and subscribe to our channel. We would definitely appreciate it, and you will always be updated when we upload a new video. So that's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. See you real soon, mate.
Bye-bye.
Bye.